Welcome. I'm Zoe Summer. This is my YouTube channel, Tarot in Paris with Zoe. I'm doing the April 2024 weekly reading for April 1st to 8th. This is for Virgo. And what we've done, me, myself, and I, and my spirit guides, is pulled a random tarot card to get the theme for the weekly readings for April, and it's the Magician card. So each reading for each horoscope sign will refer back to this card, okay? So what I do for all my readings for my YouTube channel is I create my area, shuffle all the decks, yet I do it off camera so that my time spent with you is actually doing the reading. Okay, so when I look at the cards is exactly when you're looking at the cards. So let's begin fully here. So Virgo, we have again April 2024, April 1st to 8th, the Magician card. So this is saying that there is something you're going to do and you have all the inner resources, okay? You are the magician. All the suits of the tarot cards are in the Magician card. It is a major arcana. It's got the most power, all the major arcanas in terms of energy behind it, of all the tarot cards, okay? Because it's a major arcana. He's or she or they, again, I have a non-gender specific channel, is wearing a crimson red robe. And to me, I always see crimson red as a power color. It is. It's about self-empowerment. And you're coming into a time, Virgo, where you're going to be feeling more self-empowered, which is very important, especially for right now, because there's some new initiative that you're going to take. It may be a new perspective of how you look at life. I'm kind of hearing it is. It's like that, a new way of looking at life. And it could be a slight new beginning. And I say that carefully because I'm hearing that how you might look at a new beginning is different this time. This is maybe, thank you, I'm getting it, maybe a softer new beginning. Like it's not necessarily, and again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. There's so many different scenarios for each individual. It may not be like a new beginning, like, for example, a move to a new residence, okay? That's a bigger new beginning, right? It may be a softer new beginning, such as breaking an old habit that is not good for you, like, I don't know, drinking too much caffeine, and you pull back. And even though that might seem like a slight change, it's actually, the ramifications are very large. End up getting more energy because you're not feeling like you have to have a cup of coffee. And once you get over that hump of breaking that habit, you feel much better. You're saving money, or because you're not spending so much on coffee, etc., etc. In other words, that's a small new beginning, yet in the big scheme of things, it's actually got a lot of change in your life. So that's one very random example, okay? You get the picture though. There is something that you're initiating, and it's really going to have, I'm hearing it's going to have far-reaching consequences in a wonderful way. This is exciting. Okay, so now we've got an oracle card. Oh, wow. So here we go. Let me just hold that so you can really take it in. Okay. Key: new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So you do have the key. It's within you. And so for some of you, this is a new attitude that the magician is bringing forth, you being the magician. You are possibly holding on to something from your past emotionally and mentally. For some of you, it could be a past relationship. For others of you, it could be some past dream like you had. This again is a random example. I'm hearing for some of you, it could be even something like you started studying for some type of industry, and then are just now thinking, you know what, this isn't for me. I don't want to be in this industry. And you're taking a new change, a new beginning to start something else. But when we talk about letting go of the past, in your situation, it means letting go of that previous dream and not looking at, wow, listen, I've invested all these months this year or whatever it may be in studying this industry, and oh, that's a waste of my time. Well, you know what? Let it go. It's not a waste of your time, because it led you to know you didn't want to invest all that time and money into that industry, and that now you've got this extra blessing of what you want to do, a new direction. So it's time to reframe, basically, Virgo. Whatever it is that you need to let go of, reframe it in your mind, because you've got the key. Beautiful. I'm going to actually set this card down and read from the book of this particular oracle card, and I'll get guidance, of course, to see. Let me just get the right page to key. Okay, hold on. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Let me hold this to the camera. Okay, so let's reread that again. Key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. This card represents a new way of living opening up to you. Oh, it's just what we were saying, right? It is filled with promises and fresh starts, but first you need to let go of the past. When you make room for the new, only then will you fully appreciate the new beginnings that are available to you in the near future. So let me see if there's anything else. I'm just going to bear with me, Virgo. I'm just going to give a glance to see if there's anything else that I'm hearing is relevant to this reading. Okay, I'm hearing that for some of you, the career and money section. Okay, you may be feeling restless in your job, but staying put for security reasons, or I'm sorry, let me start over. You may be feeling restless in your job, but staying put for security reasons, or you may be in a dead-end job where you may dream about what you really want to do. Wow, we were just talking about that. Your opportunity is just around the corner. Take the time to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Get your affirmations happening. You have to remember that the key to success in life is loving who you are with and what you are doing. Too many people spend too much time in the job or with the person that they dislike or are incompatible with, as they are afraid of change. Rest assured the time is now to make the necessary moves. Go with the flow and see how wonderful life can and should be. Now, I do want to give a caveat, because my guides are saying whatever change you make, please do it carefully, in that make sure you've got your money in order, whatever you need to do to make this change safe change, okay? Yes, you are going to be making some change, there's no question. Yet don't necessarily end one job without having your new job in place. So, again, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not here to give advice, and you do need to go to a professional if you need advice. Yet this is what they're saying, and also in terms of if you're ending a relationship, maybe it's time to get counseling with someone. So seek professional advice in that way. Yet what I am hearing is it is time to prepare to make a change and to take those steps. So if you want to change your job, for example, Virgo, then indeed look and carefully and start applying to the new job whilst you're still in your current job. You know what we're saying, but what is super exciting about this is that the timing is starting now, that in this April 1st to 8th, 2024. Okay, let's move forward. Oops, I almost dropped it. So this is from the Light Seers Tarot. Very different interpretations with the illustrations. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So what's fascinating, Virgo, about this interpretation, and by the way, for those of you who are just joining us, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'm Zoe Summer. This is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. What I want to say about this Wheel of Fortune card is that it is indicating that you are ending something, ending one cycle, and there is this new beginning, Virgo, coming along, okay? So it also indicates that there'll be success. You're going to be feeling excited. If you'll notice, this character is just like completely balanced on one of the Wheels of Fortune. Just, this is easy. Now, I'm not saying it's going to necessarily be easy, because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. And if you'll notice, this person is stepping, yet look, she's completely balanced, okay? So that's what we're taking from the card for you, Virgo, today for this reading. That's what's essential takeaways of this card. You are going to feel very balanced and excited, and the feeling of, hey, I've got this, and I'm ready to take a new beginning. Wow. Now I'm going to read an affirmation, a gratitude affirmation card for you. Let's first turn it to you so you can see it, and I'm going to read it out loud. So I have the attitude of gratitude for the contrast in my life, which delivers more clarity to all situations, circumstances, and events. So basically, as you can hear, this affirmation card for gratitude is saying, you know what? I'm glad for the contrast that I've had. And let's use that previous scenario we talked about for someone who may have been in the wrong field of study, the wrong industry, and now has got the clarity that they wanted to be in a different industry. This is saying that was contrast, right? It was the contrast that you were in the wrong match for you. Could be a relationship, could be a dating situation, but it's the same kind of theme. You were in a wrong situation that wasn't in alignment for you, and now you're getting clarity about the right situation. Wow. Please forgive if you hear any noise. The heater just went on, and where I'm working out of today is the heater's a little noisy, but I have the attitude of gratitude definitely for the heat. Okay, so now we are going to pull an auspicious symbol oracle card. Cicada. I moved another card. There we go, cicada. Beautiful. So I'm going to read the message. 24, cicada. Personal change is on the horizon. Listen to cicada for messages along the way. This is so magical. I mean, my gosh, thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God, goddess. Again, depending on your belief system, that's my belief system of just the privilege of reading these cards for you today, Virgo. This is exactly what we've been talking about, personal change coming for you, and listening to messages along the way, how you're going to get clarity. I'm going to read the passage of this oracle card. I'll set this cicada down. I'm going to get the book and turn to the page 24. 1 minute, please. Okay, so I keep moving this last tarot card. Obviously, it really wants to talk. Cicada. The cicada is an auspicious symbol of transformation, personal change, renewal, and personal rebirth. Unlike butterflies and moths, cicadas change quickly from one fully functioning state to another. Beginning as nymph and emerging as an adult, the cicada parallels our human growth cycle. Their song, most evident in the summer months, speaks to our ability to listen and communicate as well as to connect to the outward expression of our change. This messenger is thought of as lucky as well for their connection to longevity in the sun. In many traditions, their song is a symbol and their image is worn or carried to ensure youth and vitality. Now, I'm certainly not a channel of ageism, so let me just say youth and vitality is a state of mind, and so that's what cicada is speaking about. The chirp of the cicada is a welcome notice of positive transformation. This may be the change you have been seeking or a renewal of energies that have become stagnant or worn out. The cicada reminds you of the importance of listening to yourself and how you speak about change. Re-examining elements from the past, exactly what we were talking about earlier, letting go of the past and looking at it differently. So let me repeat that. Re-examining elements from the past may be necessary for inviting yourself to experience a rebirth. Remember that this change may be quick and coincide with the uncovering of deeper truths and long-forgotten dreams. Use this symbol to meditate, should you want. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Invite change and flourish. Beautiful. So it's basically an invitation to change. You might want to do some journaling or automatic writing to see what other messages come to you. Perhaps that is helpful way for your higher self to speak to you. And it's mostly talking also about being ready to listen to the cicada's messages along the way. And part of that has to do with letting go of the past, which we've been talking about, pardon me, today, Virgo. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, this card has been wanting to talk to you because I'm kind of like moving it accidentally with my fingers whilst I was pulling these cards, but it was not jumping. I'm sure it could if it was to happen that way. But okay, the Emperor. Well, I get it now. The Emperor is so powerful. My goodness. So this is the same tarot deck as our theme card of Magician, and I wanted to round out these April 2024 weekly readings with this another tarot card from the same deck as our theme card, and then I'm going to pull a silver charm for you and read more messages for you from the charm. So now we have the Emperor, and this is, wow, what is it? We have 3 major arcanas for you in this reading. The Magician, which is our theme card, and then the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Emperor. So the Emperor is wearing also the same beautiful power color of crimson red. Okay, look at this. I'm just taking it in. Okay. So what I'm hearing is this Emperor card, Virgo, is telling you it's time for a commitment. And what this commitment is a commitment to yourself. It's a commitment to what you need to be aligned with. And that's really a big part of this whole reading for you, is it's time to make that commitment. It might mean that you, as we used that general scenario earlier of the person who was in the wrong line of study for themselves, and they've now realized they want to be in a new industry, and it could be that they're working in an industry and now they want to work in a different industry, a career change, a second chance, if you will. This is what this is also speaking to, that it's time to let go of what wasn't working and now make a commitment, a new commitment. Okay, could be that like you're getting a second chance, so you had one commitment and now you're making a new commitment. That's really what they want to say to me, to share with you, to help you help yourself with this. And you'll notice in this depiction of the card, the Emperor, there's some of these really craggy stone mountains in the background, in the past. It's like you climbed those mountains of the past and now you're looking into the future. And this Emperor, as you can see, this individual is really steadfast. I mean, look how they're sitting on this throne, which is also carved out of stone. Okay, let's pull a silver charm now to round out this reading for you. Again, this is Zoe Summer. This is my YouTube channel, Tarot in Paris with Zoe. I'm doing the April 2024 weekly reading for April 1st to 8th, and this is for Virgo. And please do like and subscribe to my channel. It's so helpful to have it grow. Okay, what do we have? Oh my goodness, look at this. It's an octopus. It's a silver charm and it's an octopus. Let me hold it. I'm having a hard time grabbing it. There we go. Okay, so it's an octopus. What this is telling me, the message, Virgo, is, I'm having a hard time holding it so that it doesn't shake on camera. There we go. Thank you. I have to hold it by one of its legs. Oh, so it's an octopus, and it's saying that you have a far reach. Like, look at all the arms of octopus, right? It's got a far reach. Maybe if I hold it like this. Hold on. All right, there we go. It's got a far reach. You've got arms that are reaching, and this is, what's interesting to me is I'm being told, just like this Magician is reaching one arm to the heavens and one arm to the earth, you are reaching up to the heavens and to the earth, getting grounded, if you will, in what you want to create with help from universe, like what you want to co-create. You're reaching, and it's also saying that let me pull Magician card back up. It's also saying like you've got all these arms, like you've got all these inner resources, and for what you don't feel you have within you, you are going to reach outside of yourself to get from the environment, okay? Whether it's a new skill, whether you're single and wanting to be in relationships, so you're dating, you're reaching for new tools. Maybe you start using a dating app, whatever it might be. Maybe you just tell your friends, hey, I'm ready to date and I want to meet people. So this is really incredible. To have octopus spirit energy is a very powerful energy. So that's it for your April 2024 weekly reading, April 1st to 8th, 2024. This is Zoe Summer. Again, this is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. And take care, you Virgos. Have a beautiful day.